A local mega merger between Mercy Health and Maryland-based Bon Secours has turned into one of the nation's largest. On the Business Courier front page centerpiece, Mercy gets hitched. The merger took just 6 months to put together and makes Bon Secours Mercy Health the 5th largest Catholic health system in the country. It's expected to take about 2 years to fully integrate the systems, but the merger already appears to be a positive for Cincinnati. Mercy's CEO John Starcher is the CEO of the merged operation and will remain at Mercy's Bond Hill home office. Mercy had been the 4th largest employer in Ohio, and that might continue even as Bon Secours Mercy Health looks to eliminate redundant personnel. Mercy brought 33,500 employees to the partnership and 23 hospitals. Bon Secours, which is headquartered in Maryland, contributed 20 hospitals and 24,000 workers. Business Courier reporter Barrett Brunsman has followed this story from the beginning and joins Business Watch producer Kelly Leon in the studio with more on what the Bon Secours merger means. Barrett and Kelly.
Thanks, Peg. Barrett, thanks so much for being here this morning. Let's start with jobs and economic impact, probably the most important question to what this merger brings to our region.
Kelly, the combined system is going to have net operating revenue of about $8.5 billion. It's important for Cincinnati to have a strong presence in the Bon Secours Mercy Health system because about 9,000 people work for Mercy here in greater Cincinnati. That generates about nearly $4 billion annually in economic impact through payroll, expenses, as well as indirect jobs from people who work to supply Mercy. So the fact that the CEO is staying here in Cincinnati, I think, is important to us going forward.
So what were the factors that made this merger really possible and a good fit? What brought it all together?
2 Catholic health systems. The chief executive, John Starcher, mentioned to me not all Catholic health systems are created equal. Some are Catholic with a small c, some are Catholic with a large c. He said both Bon Secours and Mercy are with a capital C. So that makes commingling of their cultures a little bit easier. They think this is important. Community benefit for the combined system is going to be more than $600 million annually, and that means that that's how much the system will cover in terms of uncompensated medical care for those who can't afford to pay.
And this happened pretty quickly, but have the talks been going on for a while, or how did it happen as quickly as it did?
It all apparently happened just since this spring. John Starcher, the CEO, was on the board of Bon Secours. They were doing some strategic thinking, and the CEO there, Rich Statuto, mentioned to him, hey, maybe Mercy and Bon Secours should combine operations. Starcher stepped off the board to avoid any appearance of impropriety, and then it really moved very quickly to where we are now.
And of the 2, Mercy has more hospitals and more employees. So talk about the name a little bit. It's Bon Secours Mercy, not Mercy Bon Secours.
You know, Kelly, I joked a little bit with John Starcher about whether this was the result of a bad coin flip, and maybe he should have gone for 2 out of 3. He insisted there was no coin flip. In fact, he said that the name just rolls off the tongue a little bit easier the way it is. However, when I pressed him, he did acknowledge that having Bon Secours first gave it an appearance of a merger between equals. Also, it's important to note his executive leadership teams, 14 people, 7 are from Bon Secours, 7 from Mercy. He insisted that's not a formula, he just wanted the best people, but then again, it does show this is a true merger.
All right, sounds good, and it sounds like it's going to be a good thing for the region.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Barrett.